It's fine.
Okay. Excuse yourself.
The sound will have me
Finished a few years later, like I was on Rikers Island my whole life.
Of the people who get bullied.
God in the flesh, ain't no mystery, God, devil burn Koresh. They simply deceiving deception to keep our kingdom from coming. Dealing with different strokes, funky drummer drumming. Clean yourself up, what's up with your plumbing? Nobody to blame, I'm avoiding the fame. I won't pay back, right then and there, you will see the flame. Can't duck me, loving my name, I want in on everything. Nothing moves to Mel, say come and play my chess game and I'ma win with my eyes closed. Disciple that'll snipe you with a rifle. No prince.
What's good?
Bless you, family.
Bless. Hey man, I'm here chilling with the man, Mel Love. You know who I am. I Said the Poet, representing the Chicago Bridge magazine, home of the legendary Warriors, music, interviews, and articles. And man, like I said, I'm chilling here with the homie, residing out of what, New York, right?
All of New York, you know?
That's right, man. He came a long way representing out here in Chicago, man. We out here at the Briar Theater, you feel me? And so we're just gonna chop it up a little bit. And so let me ask you a couple of questions real quick, bro. You know, you don't mind, we can walk and talk, you know what I'm saying?
You know?
Okay. And so tell me a little bit about Follow the Flavor TV show.
Well, pretty much Follow the Flavor TV show. It's a TV show created back in 1990, you know, with two good friends of mine, Sean Blacks and Harlem Mad Dad, out of the projects of Jefferson Projects. Big shout outs to Jefferson, you know, all of New York, where, you know, I just wanted to do something that was different, to create a platform for unsigned acts, to put them on a different level, in a different plateau. So, you know, when we created that just took a whole monster of itself. You know, it formed something that was incredible, where I got to meet some incredible people along my journey, such as Easy, God Bless the Dead. You know, he called me up and he wanted to put his group, Hoes with Attitudes, on there. He was also telling me about a young group that he was just starting to take off with, which was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Right,
you know, so I got the chance to be a part of a lot of these groups before they even blew up to make it to where they at to this day. 1990, when I did Follow the Flavor, I was working for Uptown MCA alongside of Bad Boy Entertainment CEO Sean Puffy Combs, Andre Harrell, which was the owner of Uptown MCA. He had groups as Mary J. Blige, Father MC, Christopher Williams, Nesto Velasquez. At the time, everything was just new, you know? So Bad Boy wasn't even thought about yet.
So initially, how did you hook up with P.Diddy and Bad Boy? Because that's like really big. I mean, they still making noise to this day.
Right. Well, my consistency, you know, like I say to everybody, you know, consistency is key. And once you have a dream, you gotta just go for it and just do what you gotta do. My consistency landed me a good job at Uptown MCA, where I was going down to Universal every single day at Uptown MCA saying, I need a job, I need a deal, I want to be a part of everything that's going on, because I used to see Father MC and Heavy D on TV, like Video Music Box. Big shout outs to Rob McDaniels, you know, and Hot Tracks, you know, back in the day. And, you know, I just kept going down there where they was like, we see you every day
Right.
You know, Mel Love, why you keep coming down here? And I'm like, I need a job. Y'all gonna sign me. Y'all gonna do something. I got groups. I shoot my own videos, TV show. I have a plan, and I want to execute it, and y'all the right fit for my dream to make it a reality. You know, so by me going down there every single day, I believe they get tired of seeing my face and just said, hey, let me give you a job. You know, but you know, it snowballs into I met a good brother on the train. I was on my way to school, Julia Richmond, and I met a good dude by the name of Kirk Burrows, which was my boss at Uptown MCA, Bad Boy Entertainment. I was on the train one day and I just seen somebody staring at me from, like, I'm sitting down, and then he just kept looking, and I was like, why this guy keep on looking at me? So he finally said something. He was like, young kid, you going to school? You doing the right job? You doing the right thing? So I'm like, yeah, of course. You know, I'm on my way to this record company right now, Uptown MCA. I'm trying to get this deal, then I'm going to school, you know? So I got to meet up with Tim Dog, and Tim Dog was the A&R at the time, you know? So by me talking to him, he was discussing with me that he was a part of TV Land, and he used to do things on TV and everything like that. But then he just kept on talking to me about education in school, how important it was, and everything like that, and what was my plans for the future. So as I'm talking to him, it's like God sent. Everything that I was explaining to him that I was doing, saying, well, I want to be on TV, I'm going to go from different TV stations and everything like that, you know, and just merge everybody, you know, and that's where the whole link to link come from, you know, just trying to put everybody together through my endeavors. So
that's where the name came from, Link to Link.
Exactly.
You started a company.
Started a company, 1990 as well, because Kirk Burrows was really teaching me the business, telling me, well, you have to take care of your paperwork, you got to get it copyright, you got to get it your trademark, you know, and everything like that. So I'm listening, you know, and taking heed to what he's telling me. At the same time, moving at my pace, knowing that the dream that I had to succeed, I was in the right path, because he was like, oh, you're doing a good job, keep on doing what you're doing. At the same time, we got off the train at the same stop. So now we walk to the building. I'm like, all right, I'm telling him, well, I'll see you later. And he was like, no, I'm going to the same building right now too. So I'm like, wow, this is really God sent, where I'm talking to this brother on a train, and then we going to the same direct location, not knowing that this brother worked for Uptown MCA for Sean fucking Combs. That was his general manager, you know? So I'm like, wow. As soon as we got upstairs, we step out the elevator, and they like, good morning, Mr. Burrows, and how you doing, Mel? You see you again, you know what I mean? So they was like, well, nobody came in the office yet, and they said you can have a seat on over here. So I went to go sit down, and then they talking to Kirk Burrows, and it was Kim Porter, which is Puffy's baby mother, and she was the secretary at the time, and she was talking to Kirk Burrows, was like, here's your mail, passing him his mail and everything like that. She pressed the buzzer for him to go inside. Then he turned around and he was like, oh, you don't have to sit there today. You can come inside with me. So I'm like, wow, that kind of really blew my mind. So I'm like, how God is just making all these dots connecting right now. So I'm like,
come together, man.
it's coming, you know? So basically, I'm walking inside. I sat down. He told me to have a seat in his office. As I'm sitting down, I see piles of papers stacked up in his office and everything. So he get on the phone, because the phone rung. Next thing you know, Puffy just run inside. Didn't I tell you, get this work done, this and that? I don't know with the curse on here, anything like that. So you know, I gotta keep it discreet for the kids. You know what I mean? But he came running inside, you know, screaming on Kirk Burrows, and I jumped. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, I'm a little startled because I didn't know he was coming. You know what I mean? Coming in. So when he looked down, he was like, oh, how you doing, Mel? And then he went back to talk to Kirk and then walked out. So I'm like, wow, this is crazy right now. So then Kirk looked at me and he was like, he moved the papers out the way, and he was like, you want a job? I was like, sure, what you want me to do? He was like, listen, you see all these papers right here? I need you to file them and everything like that. You're gonna be my assistant, answer phones and everything like that. And I was like, all right. And at the time I was going through some financial, and I left my house at 15 and everything like that. So I'm like, all right, I gotta make sense out of this now. He offered me a job, how much I'm getting paid? And at that same time, I was working for Def Jam for Russell Simmons doing Street Team, and I was only getting paid short change. So I was like, I gotta make more than what I'm making at Def Jam right now. So I'm like, all right, how much I'm getting paid? He was like, all right, you're gonna get paid 150. You're gonna have this, and he went in the drawer, took out the petty cash, and he was like, all right, this is the petty cash right here. This is for your lunch, your travel, everything that we're gonna send you on your errands and everything like that. Anytime you need money, go in the drawer and get it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, wow. So, you know, for me to get that opportunity and that chance, it's like God knew, you know, the right time, right place, and, you know, put me right there at the right time where I got hired and that whole situation happened. So as I'm at Uptown MCA, I'm just like taking in everything, just learning everything. I'm seeing all these plaques on the wall. I'm walking in the different people's offices, getting in trouble, but at the same time, I'm curious. I want to know what's going on. So as I'm seeing everything, you know, Kurt get calls on the phone talking about you can't walk in people's offices like that. You know, you gotta slow down. You get me in trouble. I'm like, listen, I'm getting these platinum plaques. I want these one day. You know, so I'm everywhere. I didn't care about that. You know.
Hey, so tell me about this 100%, man. What's behind 100%?
All right, 100% Records is a company that my little cousin came up with. You know, Jared Duncan, which is DJ Rockstar P. That's my family, my blood relative on my father's side. Okay. And he used to call me all the time and ask me, yo, Mel, how do you do this? How do you do that in business? I want to do the music business and everything like that. But my company, everything we do, we got to keep it 100% real, everything. No lying, no fraudulent, nothing, no bullshit, this and that. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'm with you on that. You my cousin, and now. It's good that I can lead you the right direction, because it was other family members that I did work with where some of them put up money, but they had my hands tied. I couldn't really do what I really need to do to make the business supersede. I was already in motion, doing tours, on the road, doing everything I had to do, and peace and blessings and respect to them. But at the same time, when you invest money to a company, you have to let the person that have the dream and the idea, allow them to do their dream and execute it. Don't just jump in because you put up the funds and say, hey, you can't do this, and try to stop you and hold you, and then try to get in where you fit in. Is a whole mess. But 100% Records, we here now. Partners with my cousin and everything like that, and you know, we doing everything together from paperwork to just the traveling the world to make sure that we are here for every independent artist to major artists to get them that right record deal without doing anything wrong that they don't feel comfortable with their spirit and their soul, you know. So everything is 100% link to link. And we also teamed up with Lady Gator out of Milwaukee as well. So we one big family that we really doing everything that it takes to get artists from ground zero all the way up, you know?
Right on, right
Godspeed. This is how we moving.
All day. So man, if they want to support you or follow you, anything like that, how can they find you on the internet?
Well, basically, I'm all over everywhere. So anything that you click on and you put Mel Love, link to link, the movement you want to move with, you just hit me up at linktolink.com. That's LINK, the number 2, LINK, bookings.com. All right, and that's the website you can go to. We specialize in everything.
So tell them again, like some of your social media perhaps.
Oh, you can hit me up on Facebook at Mel Love NYC. You can go to my studio at Mel Love. You can go to MySpace. I still utilize MySpace, and you should too. You can hit, that's Link Mel Love. Twitter, DJ Mel Mix. I'm also a DJ where I've been pushing everybody out there. So every artist that you see that is somebody to this day, I was behind the scenes. You remember Charlie from Charlie's Angels? You know, I had a bunch of angels running around, you know, and I was just Charlie, just on the internet, calling all the shots, just putting everybody where they need to be. And a lot of records I broke, and, you know, everybody's up right now, you know? So I just like to say shout out to the whole team, everybody that's pushing and moving. You know, we got now mixtapes to MP3 Wax to, you know, Nerve DJs, Harlem Lane Radio, SFM Radio, you know, just been pushing.
Right on, right on.
So just hit me up. Even on all the social sex sites, Christian.com. I'm on everything because, you know, I did that just to push the music, you know. I'm not on there socializing and talking to females, trying to lure them in and trying to play with their heart. Not about that, you know. I have somebody that been with me and down for me, and I love her to death. And I can say her name, Michelle Duncan. You know what I mean? So you probably seen her on I Married a Mobster with her friend, you know. DeAndrea, you know, she really married a mobster. First black woman to marry a mobster. And you know, with that type of crime family, they don't do black and Italian, you know, but she got her respect and everything, and that was my wife's friend. So they did I Married a Mobster and everything like that. So y'all can go check that out on ID Discovery Channel and everything, Ebony and Ivory series. But basically, you can hit me up. We specialize in everything in the entertainment business. Only thing I don't do is stand on a strip pole and dance. That's the only thing I don't do.
Right on,
Other
right
than
on.
that, we here, you know?
Hey, much love, Mel
No
Love.
doubt. Peace and blessings,
Hey man,
family.
the recording artist, Mel Love, the man. You know, I don't even know how to give you the proper introduction, man. Obviously, the man does it all. He's just gonna keep it as the man, Mel Love. You support this man, you know why? Because I said it. Check him
Living
out.
legend. That's how we doing
Link
it.
to link.
Link to link. The movement you want to move with. Godspeed.
The Chicago Bridge Magazine.
Free G Dep. All right.
Peace out.
Smells calling the shots. Axe death, axe cause I'm making it hot. And I'm coming to your town, so prepare to get got. And yo, danger is the root of all evil. Fuck money. Danger is the reason why niggas stay hungry. Danger is the reason why I run the streets.